The creation story, as written in the Bible, is for planet Earth. The Bible does not take into account any pre-existence to life on the Earth plane. There was life on other planets for the divine sparks before they showered on Earth. They had been on 3 previous planets and evolved through the processes on them. There has never been any breakthrough about this before. It is now time that these facts become known. It is necessary at this point in evolution. In the beginning of the universe, there was vast emptiness, a void, nothing but black space. But you see, there is another universe beyond this one, and a comet, explorers from that universe, invaded this black space, and their momentum of traveling through it set up the motion that started the swirling of the energy that then started attracting and repelling and forming into groups and storms. This is the very beginning of humanity's spiritual or esoteric evolution. These explorers, the comet, passed through this empty black space close enough to the first planet to start the process of life on it. There was a spark of energy from that comet that was part of the energy that washed planet number 1, Orion. When this comet got close enough that the energy waves from it washed ashore onto planet number 1, Orion, these little tiny thought forms of air formed. The subatomic particles started attracting and repelling. It grew to be quite a large thinking mass of air. This is quite difficult for us to understand. This is the birth of Lucifer's mind, which you will soon see becomes the mind of all humanity when it shatters. There was more on planet number 2 than there had been on planet number 1, certainly, but not an awful lot more. The group that started wondering if there was more life than this started spreading the dissatisfaction, the unrest, to the others. The little storms started growing more agitated. Fights broke out, and they knew they just couldn't stay there. The storms grew bigger and bigger, and they finally just left planet number 2, whoosh, in one huge cloud of energy, and it went to planet number 3, which was Mars. The cloud was still in the gaseous form, but soon developed into a thinking bolt of lightning, an electrical line of energy. But planet number 3 was not what he expected. There was more anger, frustration, fighting, and arguing. What he didn't expect was that the conditions on this third little world would be such as to cause these little groups of atoms, these little puffs of his breath, to become angry and form into violent storms. He realized he had created a monster. He hurriedly built a 4th world so he could aim these lightning bolts at it to give a release valve for the pressure buildup on the third little world. As the bolts of lightning kept getting larger and larger, that same thought kept coming back. There has to be someplace else, something more than this. This is no good. We're just not getting anywhere at all here. So one huge storm, the biggest on the whole of planet number 3, the leader of the pack, you might say, formed into a lightning bolt very strong and determined to explore further as to what was out there. He gathered all his energy, took a huge breath, and exhaled, sending a very large lightning bolt over to planet 4, Earth. It was coming at a tremendous speed. The thought form of Lucifer, humanity, moves to Earth. Earth. Beautiful, verdant Earth, that green jewel, and what's been going on with planet Earth.